There's been an outflow. We're extremely grateful. From the Chamber of Commerce to Mayor Alvin Brown, to the numerous individuals and business owners throughout the North Side welcoming Fifth Third Bank to our location here at Lim Turner in Edgewood, and we are extremely excited to be here. This location is our 11th location here in Jacksonville, and it's also the first in the state of Florida to be classified as a branch of the future. That concept focuses on a more user-friendly banking experience for customers, one that emphasizes convenience. And I'm sure when you have a chance to take a tour of the banking center, you'll see all of those convenient mechanisms that we've put in place. So, today's opening would not be possible at all if it not for the hard work and the dedication of one individual, and that would be our city president, Nathaniel Herring. Nate has worked extremely hard over the past few years to really emphasize Jacksonville's growth and Jacksonville's presence within Fifth Third Bank, and specifically the north side of Jacksonville. So Nate, on behalf of our team, we want to thank you for our continued growth here in Jacksonville, and I'll turn the mic over to you. Thank you, Nate.
Well, I'd like to also, how's everybody doing? Is the weather good? All right, we ordered it up just for you, so we put that weather in place. Very quickly, I want to acknowledge Brian for his leadership. Brian has one of the most hardest working jobs here in Fifth Third Bank. He is over all of the financial centers. When cars drive into the financial centers 3 o'clock at night, I call Brian. When people tear the power strip off of a bank and steal all of the coin outside of a drawer, we call Brian. When people run into ATM machines, we call Brian. So Brian is my right-hand man, and I'd like to just acknowledge you for your leadership and the opportunity to tell a good story about our performance. As many of you all know, I'm real glad to be here. I take pride in the fact that we're expanding on Jacksonville's north side. This is our 11th location and the first in our market to follow the Future Bank model. So when you come back inside and after you get your plate, I'm going to show you some really unique things about our financial center, because when you were in, you probably walked in and said, hey, there's no teller lines in the traditional sense. So whoever gives me eye contact gets the story. So I'm going to be happy to tell you about many of the big things about our Future Bank. This is the 11th of this prototype of roughly about 1,700 banks within our entire footprint. Secondly, this event strikes a personal chord. This is more than opening a banking center. This is my home, and I can prove it to you in a lot of ways. I can name off the restaurants, the dry cleaners, the roads, tell you where the good honey drippers were, tell you who sold the freeze pops, and the only way you're going to know that is if you're like myself, you grew up here and you went to school here. I am a Trojan, Reball, class of '88. So you're either at Reball or Reigns in this area. So you're either going to love me or not love me a whole lot, but you're still going to love me. So also, to give you more context, if you've been here for a while, my first job was less than a mile down the road at a restaurant called G.C. Murphy's. I don't know if you remember G.C. Murphy's, the store. It was before Walmart came and many of the other big retailers and swept the place. But it was a great job other than this ugly paper hat that I wore. But I learned to cook French fries, grilled cheese, and deep fried some things that I didn't know you could deep fry, more or less how well they taste. So that was my first job. And then I moved down the road and worked at AutoZone. So within the first 3 to 4 years of my employment, it was all on this same road. In addition to investing in the economic empowerment, we're also committed to the personal development of this area's citizens. Yes, I want everyone here to open a checking account. Yes, I want everyone here to open a checking account and a savings account. But in addition to, as the community invests in us, it also provides us an opportunity to invest in you. And we've already made a few investments. For starters, one of the things that we've done with the schools, in addition to Reball, in addition to Reigns, and in addition to Jackson, we actually invested into a financial literacy program that we trained the teachers who then turned around and trained the students. So we've already been here with our efforts around financial literacy, and we're starting to really enjoy some of the fruits of that. The course will help the students prepare, manage money, create realistic budgets. I'm still working on that. Set goals for their financial independence. I'm still working on that. As we all know, education, especially financial education, is powerful, and it will ensure the success of our kids. It's inspiring to see all of you here because you are part of the community support system at this bank. We're so proud to be part of that support, and we are committed to not only investing here, but investing with our time, our talent, and our resources in this community. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for those that are customers with us, and thank you for those that will continue, that will explore and make really, really hard decisions about whether or not if you're going to be customers with us. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce the mayor. But this is an introduction I don't need because I told you my first 2 jobs were down this road. Well, my 3rd job was further down this road. So you all may know Mayor Alvin Brown as Mayor Alvin Brown and all the good stuff about working for the Democratic administration and HUD and executive professor at JU, president of the National Black MBA Association, and on and on and on. But I remember Mayor Alvin Brown as someone who was hollering at me saying, "Y'all cut that out. Stop that. We're here to do work." Well, I was a stock boy at Winn-Dixie down the road off Lynn Turner before they moved it. And our tradition was before we started stocking everything, we would get on the pulleys and have a race. And we would actually do a drag race up and down that back strip. And he'd come out fussing, "Stop that, cut that out." So he was the grumpy, very focused, serious meat cutter. And I guess I didn't know he was in school all day. So maybe that had something to do with him. And he got tired of bag boys riding pull carts into displays, making noise and distracting him while he's trying to cut meat. So as you all know him as the mayor, I also know him as the fussy meat cutter many, many, many years ago. So it is so funny how we cross paths and so much off of one road has happened, and now this has happened. So without further ado, our own very mayor, Alvin Brown.
Congratulate Nathaniel Herring and his team for all their accomplishments and hard work. Let's give them a hand for his leadership. I want to give a few acknowledgments because I smell the rain. I smell it. Y'all, I know some people don't understand what that means, but my grandmother knows. You smell that rain coming, so we don't have that much time. I want to acknowledge State Representative Mia Jones. Let's give her a hand. She's here. I want to acknowledge Terrence Barker, who's the Director of Neighborhood and Housing on my administration. I want to thank him. I want to thank Allison Miller, who always keeps me straight. Raise your hand. Let's give Allison a hand. Monica, who's Public Affairs. Thank you, Monica. Let's give her a hand. She's here. This is really a special day. I thank God for this day. It's you know, I was telling Brother Smalls, thank you, sir. This lot is so important. Now, Nathaniel, what you need to know about this lot right here, before the bank was here, it was, when you saw it was empty, right? But this was where I campaigned real hard, right here. Right. I opened this corner and closed this corner when I was running for mayor. Let's give God a hand for that. Let's thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us on this day right here. I am so excited because this is more than about opening up a bank. It is creating hope and opportunity for those young business owners, those entrepreneurs who dare to dream to have their own business. This is an opportunity for young people and adults to be able to come across Lynn Turner and Edgewood and know that they can come to a bank and open up that checking account, but also to get a loan. All right. How many people need a loan right now? Raise your hand. They need a loan right now. And that's so important because we are empowering the North Side. Say North Side. North Side. There's life back into the North Side. We are opening up opportunities right here on the North Side. And so it's all about jobs and hope and opportunity to give the next generation an opportunity to live and reach their God-given potential. This expansion signifies opportunity. And so I am excited about this neighborhood, and he worked with everyone to get this done. But I got to tell you, when I was elected and I got in and I met the chairman and CEO of Fifth Third Bank, he came in from Missouri, and I said, you know, I had to speak. Mia, there's a chamber, you know, introducing everybody, and you had Bank of America and Wells Fargo and all these other banks. But I said to him, I said, Nathaniel is my guy. If you want to be successful, you got to keep him and take care of him and promote him. So this is just temporary stop. I can see him running all of Florida one day and all of the Southeast. Can you see that?
Yes.
All right, I can see it coming. I can see it coming. And one day, Mia, I want to see them open a branch downtown. Say downtown. I see it coming downtown. It's going to happen downtown. How many people want to see a branch? I want to see that Fifth Third Bank skyline on downtown. How many people would love to see that? Yeah, right downtown. And so I want you to know I'm very proud of you, and I'm proud of Fifth Third Bank for really making this happen. Some people talk about potential. Some people dream about potential. Some people procrastinate about potential, but it actually happened in this community, in our community. And so I always believe that the private sector is the engine of any community, and this is how you really close the unemployment gap, putting people back to work, creating jobs, and make those small business loans so people can expand their business and get their mortgage refinanced. It is a great opportunity. And so as the mayor of this city, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure we support financial institutions so we can compete not only in Jacksonville and Florida, but in the global economy. The next entrepreneur probably standing right here, and I'm just happy to be a part of it. You know, the city is behind you 100%, and you know, you're a Trojan, and Mia Jones is a Viking reigns and a Trojan. I tell you, it's a war going on right now. But I want Mia to come up. I want Mia to come up because she's also special assistant to the mayor and director of boards and commissions, and she works so hard on our behalf in Tallahassee. Let's give her a hand. I wanted to say a few words. I'm going to use the mayor's protocol before we do this ribbon. Come on, Mia.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And when your boss speaks, you listen, right?
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure to be able to be in the heart of my district. Anytime there's investment in this community, it does my heart well because I recognize the importance that it is, and the mayor has laid all of that out for you. But on behalf of the constituents of District 14, on behalf of the residents of the North Side, know that the improvements that you've made here, the investment that you've made here, will transcend generations. And we look forward to all that will happen as a result of your recognizing the importance of all that we have here in this community. And so I want to say thank you.
So with that, I want to do one other thing. I got to do it, man. I just want everybody to thank God for 3 seconds. Let's thank Him right now. Let's thank God. Let's thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ right now for 3 seconds. 1. Let's thank Him. Come on, keep tapping. 2. Let's thank Him one more time. 3. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you, Mayor and Mia. So again, as those mentioned that you wanted to open accounts and loans, we are on standby at all times. So again, as we have invested in the community, I want to emphasize how important it is for the community to invest back in us. So you will see some things going forward about other forward-looking investment and community activities that are going to be coming. We're going to have some listening sessions with some specific sessions geared to work with our community leaders, and then we're going to have separate sessions to also listen to our small business owners to hear what your needs and your concerns are. So without further ado, I'd like to bring Gina Bella up to the podium. One of the things that I love to say about Gina, again, not good things come in small packages, wonderful things come in small packages. Just to draw a little attention to some of the things that are very, very significant about Gina. I won't talk to you necessarily about her being a mother of 2 or a third-degree black belt, married to a military man, extensive experience in banking, sales management, and a lot of other areas. When I asked Gina, I said, if I had to tell something tonight that would resonate with you, she said, well, share with people my passion for my work to help people meet their dreams financially, to help individuals meet their dreams financially, as well as to help small businesses meet their dreams financially. So again, as you get to see Gina out in the community, she's a small, powerful package. She won't be hard to miss. You'll see her everywhere, up and down these major thoroughfares, spreading the good news of Fifth Third Bank. So without further ado, I'd like to acknowledge our very own Financial Center Manager, Gina Bella, from the Lim Turner and Edgewood office.